Hey everyone, it's Coach Mark, and I guess if you are watching this video, you made it to 2016. Congratulations. A lot of people did not make it to 2016. So you already know at the beginning of the year, everyone talks about resolutions. I'm going to be honest with you, I cannot stand the beginning of the year just for that. I can't stand everyone talking about it for the first week or 2 weeks, and then 3 weeks from now, by February, everybody forgets their resolutions. And definitely by October, November, December, no one is doing their resolutions. Everybody's just saying, okay, I'm going to wait till January 1st again before I start back, instead of working throughout the whole year. I worked, when I tell you, I was working up until December 31st, about 7, 8 o'clock that night on trying to finish accomplishing my goals for 2015. I literally worked up to the last couple hours of December 31st, and I was able to accomplish, I probably set a bunch of goals throughout the year, and I accomplished a lot of them. But I think in November, when I put the challenge out to the listeners of Power and a Half Hour, I said, everyone come up with 2 goals that you would like to accomplish and 1 fear that you would like to overcome. And I set an even higher bar for myself. I set 5 goals to accomplish before the end of the year. And I was able to accomplish 4 out of my 5, right? And even though I didn't accomplish that final goal, I'm still working on it now. So, sometimes we're not going to accomplish all of our goals exactly at the time that we set out to accomplish them, but that doesn't mean anything. We still work because it's always going to be a gradual process to accomplishing goals. As we accomplish some, then we get more. We go ahead and keep moving towards accomplishing more and more and more and more and more. I just came across a stat as I was preparing for the Power and a Half Hour show that I did on January 4th, where I want to say only 40% of Americans actually set resolutions. And of those people that set resolutions, only 8% of them actually complete whatever it is that their resolution is. I thought that to be an amazing stat. Like, the thing about it is that in life, either we're going to make an attempt to change, and we're going to work towards our change to getting better, or life is going to change us, right? So it's either change or be changed. And if you're not working towards changing in the direction that you want to go in, you're going to allow life and circumstances and all sort of issues change you. And 9 times out of 10, it's not going to change you in the direction that you want to go in. So you need to be an active participant in your change. And you know how you do that? You do that by sitting down, thinking about what it is that you want to change and working on it. Don't set a ridiculous goal. Like, if you know that you're not ready to lose 100 pounds, don't set the goal to lose 100 pounds. Come up with something small that you can do, right? Some small habit that you can change, something small that you can do. So maybe one of the things, like if maybe your goal has to do with health and wellness and fitness, is to sit down and come up with, drink 30 ounces of water a day if you're not drinking any water at all, right? Drink 50 ounces or 100 ounces, or whatever it is, right? Just set a small goal like that. And I can guarantee you, and then turn that into a habit. And if you could turn that into a habit and you could consistently do that, that's going to give you the strength that you need to go ahead and do some other things and cause some other changes. So your changes and resolutions doesn't have to be this long list of 100 different things that by the time February comes, you're not going to be doing it. Just start off, just pick one thing that you would like to change, right? One addition, one area in your life that needs improvement, and work on that. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be changed. Maybe it's like, okay, you're going to join up in a certain group, right? Maybe in a particular area or field that you want to gain more knowledge in. You're going to join up in that group, and then not just go to the first 2 meetings, but you're going to stay consistent and go to the meetings, like however often they have them, whether it be once a week, once a month. There's all sorts of areas that you can apply some change into your life, because we're all supposed to be getting better throughout time. And I tell you what, we're never ever going to stay the same. Either we're going to change the way that we want to change, the good way, or life is going to change us. And like I said earlier, it's a lot of times it's not going to change us in the direction that we want to go to. So we need to be an active participant in our change. And that's when we're able to do that, and we're able to see areas of our life that we need to improve in, and we're able to go in and actually make that improvement. That's when life gets amazing, right? Because then you know that, you know what, this is an area right here I need a little bit of improvement on. I can do it, right? You're not second guessing yourself. You just know, okay, whenever I'm ready to do it, then that's when I'm going to do it. Not because I can do it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to sit there and do all these things at one time, but you know in your heart that whenever you're ready to make that change, whenever you're ready to make that improvement, you can. It's no problem. It's an issue. It's whatever, right? You can do it. So I sincerely challenge you to go ahead and put together, maybe 1, 2, or 3, even if it's small things that you're going to work on, and try to incorporate them into your life, try to make them a habit. And then from there, as you accomplish that, you gain those successes, then you're going to move on to some bigger things, right? And then and that's how you'll start to see some really, really great change in your life. Because I could promise you this. Once you see success in one particular area, once you're able to gain success in one, even if it's a small area, it's going to give the confidence, it's going to give you the strength that you need to go ahead and make changes and move forward in other areas of your life. All right. Want to remind you as well, I'm doing this speakers course. That's an area that we all need help in, right? Being able to express ourselves and just become better speakers overall. Even if we don't want to become public speakers, just being able to express yourself in an effective way, communicate in an effective way, will help you in any area of your life. I initially opened it up only for about 10 people, but I've had maybe close to 80 people so far sign up for it. So I definitely want all my all the people that subscribe to my list to have this opportunity. So you can sign up for it at www.born2speak.org. That's born, BORN, the number 2, SPEAK.org, right? Go ahead and sign up for it if you would like to enhance that skill. So maybe that's an area where you need some change in, right? Or that you can improve in, not just change, but areas that we can improve in. And it's actually a free course. When I offer it again in about 2 or 3 months, I'm going to be charging $199 for this course, but I'm doing it. I said the first one for the year, I'm going to do it for absolutely free. So go ahead, take advantage of that if that's an area where you'd like to change or you'd like to see some improvement in your life. All right. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Don't forget, write down at least a few things that you would like to change. Write down a few things that you can commit to work on getting better for this 2016 year, right? We're going to make 2016 our greatest year yet. And then when 2017 comes, we're going to make that our greatest year yet as well. All right? Thank you much. And until next week.